Hey guys, welcome to Jaxbeautifulyou. Today's video, we're going to talk about fragrances that make me feel better when I'm sad. These are uplifting fragrances. These are cozy, comforting fragrances that I turn to when I need a pick-me-up, when I'm in a bad mood, or if I'm sad, if I'm hurting, and I just need to feel better. Perfumes very much for me are aromatherapy. I really feel a lot of emotion in my fragrances, and these are the ones that make me happy. I decided to film this video because I am going through a pretty sad time right now. My stepfather recently passed away and it was tough. So I've done this intro a couple of times and yeah, I'm trying to get through it, but anyway, I want to do this video in honor of him. He was an amazing man. He was an amazing stepfather. He was kind to everyone. He was so full of love and so full of life, and the world is just a little darker without him. But let's just go ahead and get into this video. So my stepdad's name was Sam. He was an amazing guy who absolutely loved everyone and everybody loved him. He didn't have a mean bone in his body. He was super supportive and kind and loving and just a great, great guy. He was actually a pastor at a church, and he just had a genuinely good heart, a heart of gold. And I believe in God. I believe he's in heaven, and I believe that I will see him again someday. One of my favorite memories of my stepdad is during Halloween. We would always dress up. Our family would get together when I still lived in Missouri. I don't live there anymore, so we don't get together for Halloween anymore. But when I did live there, we would always get together for Halloween and have a big Halloween party. We all really enjoy Halloween, and we would dress up every single year, and it was a lot of fun. And the first fragrance I have to show you today reminds me of that time, because this fragrance reminds me of Halloween. This is by Swiss Arabian, and this is Casablanca. This fragrance is caramel, it's apple, it smells like green apple is what I get. There's grapes in here as well, but I get the green apple. And this just reminds me of Halloween for some reason, because caramel apples, bobbing for apples. Not that I don't think I've ever bobbed for apples in my life, but you know, like you see movies where people are bobbing for apples, and it just reminds me of Halloween for some reason. It just got stuck in my brain. That's kind of the vibe I get with this. Now this also smells very perfumey. This is not a straight up gourmand because there's suede in here. There are other notes in here that make it smell like a perfume, but this is like a perfume version of caramel apples, and I love this, especially in the fall, and it makes me smile every time I smell it. It is strong. It is a beast mode fragrance. This will definitely take you through your day. This is a fantastic fragrance to wear when you're out, like taking kids out trick-or-treating or anything like that. Halloween parties, whatever. I just love it. So this is by Swiss Arabian, Casablanca. All right, up next we have by the House of Initio. This is Psychedelic Love. I'm not 100% sure why this is an uplifting perfume for me, but it is. I find it very cozy, very easy to wear, very comforting. It's fantastic smelling. It has a very gorgeous sandalwood dry down. It has like a myrrh and sandalwood. There's also ylang ylang in here as well. There's a lot of notes in here. It's kind of hard to pinpoint what's in here because this is such a well blended fragrance. This has really great performance without ever being overpowering. This just makes it through the whole day. It lasts throughout the entire day, and it just feels like it's constantly giving me a hug, like this warm sandalwood myrrh ylang ylang hug of happiness. I love this one. This is my favorite Initio. It's the only Initio I actually have in my collection at the moment, but I do have more that I want to add in. But this is definitely my favorite from the house so far. So this is Psychedelic Love. This one is new to my collection, but it has quickly become one of my favorites. I mean, I am loving this perfume. And I don't know what took me so long to get it, but wow, this instantly puts a smile on my face. This is by Kerosene, Unknown Pleasures. If you love gourmand fragrances, if you like lemon, sweet, gourmand fragrances, this is such a mood booster. I mean, this will put you in the best mood. You could be down in the dumps, you just spray this on and it will instantly lift you up. This smells so freaking good. This is lemon, this is caramel, vanilla, Oh, it's got some Earl Grey tea in here as well, which I really like because I've said before, I feel like that is what tones this fragrance down just a little bit to make it a little bit more wearable and not over the top too sweet, although this is a very sweet fragrance. Fantastic performance. Out of all the lemon gourmand fragrances I have tried, this one definitely has the best performance, and I absolutely love this one. So that is by Kerosene, Unknown Pleasures. All right, this next one is one that I've had in my collection for a long time. This is one of my first perfumes I added into my collection when I started collecting, and I haven't looked back. It's still one of my most loved perfumes, and it puts me instantly in the best mood. This is by Giorgio Armani, and this is My Way. This is the original Eau de Parfum. And this was a perfume I didn't even like when I first tried it, and then I went back to it and fell in love, and this is what made me fall in love with tuberose. I love this bright, sweet, bubblegummy tuberose. I love the orange blossom. I love the vanilla. This is such a good fragrance. I never get tired of this. This is just one of my all-time favorites, and my husband absolutely loves this fragrance on me. This is one of his favorites on me, and yeah, we're both really, really big fans. He loves tuberose on me as well, so that's a good thing, right? Because it'd be kind of a bummer if he didn't like tuberose as much as I love tuberose, you know? But yeah, I am such a fan of this perfume. This has absolutely outstanding performance. It's just bright, it's happy, it's sweet, it's floral, it's feminine, and it just makes me feel like my best self. So that is by Giorgio Armani My Way, the original Eau de Parfum. Not the new one, not to be confused with the new Parfum, which is an irisy, which that one's fantastic as well, but this one is still my favorite, My Way. All right, when I need to feel like I have a warm hug wrapped around me, when I need to feel comforted, when I need to feel cozy and warm and in my safe, happy place, I go to Montale Chocolate Greedy. I know this is one that used to be talked about all the time. I haven't really talked about this one lately, but I love this perfume. This is a chocolate perfume. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. This smells like chocolate. And it smells like the most comforting, warm, chocolatey fragrance. Like you're sitting on the couch and you're about to read a good book with a cup of warm, delicious, hot cocoa. You know, hot chocolate. Is there anything more comforting than that? I don't think so. You know, I don't think so. And that's what this perfume does for me. It just makes me feel so comforted. And I absolutely love it. There's some dried fruits in here, like some orange, I think, something like that. I do get that just a little bit, but for the most part, I just get this powdery hot chocolate. Like you just opened up a packet of hot chocolate and you can smell that. That's what it smells like. Powdery hot chocolate. And I absolutely love it. It really makes me happy and it puts a smile on my face. And the performance is really good. This will last all day. It's a great winter fragrance. I don't live in a place where it snows anymore, but I used to. I used to live in Michigan. And when I lived in Michigan, this would have been a fantastic perfume to wear when it's snowing and you can't really go anywhere, you know, and you just are curling up on the couch with a blanket. Perfect fragrance for that. So that is by Montale Chocolate Greedy. All right, up next we have a super fun fragrance. This puts a smile on my face because it just reminds me of happy times. And this is by Mancera. This is Tonka Cola. I did a full dedicated review of this one, and this one is just a lot of fun. It smells like Coca-Cola, you know? It smells like more than just Coca-Cola, but it definitely has that fizzy, happy, uplifting Coca-Cola note. It's got some lemon in here that I pick up. There's some cherry, there's some cinnamon, and the Coca-Cola. I mean, it really does smell like Coca-Cola. And I know that's not everybody's cup of tea, but man, this makes me feel so happy. It just puts a smile on my face. Good memories type of situation. It kind of reminds me of like my childhood a little bit. Not really my childhood, but you know, it smells like those Coca-Cola candies. I don't remember what they're called, but they're little gummies that are in the shape of little Coca-Cola bottles. That's what this smells like to me. I absolutely love it. It's so fun. Really, really good performance. Although I will say that this isn't quite the beast that some of the other Manceras are. It's really good performance, but not as strong as some of the other ones I've smelled. But this one is just fun. If the idea of smelling like Coca-Cola sounds good to you, then definitely check out Tonka Cola by Mancera. All right, this next perfume puts a smile on my face because it's very nostalgic. For me, this is by Valentino, Donna Born in Roma. This is the original Donna Born in Roma. There's a new one, there's an intense one that just came out. I don't really care for that one, but this one I absolutely love. This is black currants. This is a lot of bourbon vanilla. There's some woodiness to this. This is a woody, vanilla, fruity fragrance. It's super sexy, super feminine, super fun, playful sexy, you know, like playful, flirty. I took this on a trip to Florida with my husband, and it was one of the best vacations I've ever had in my entire life, and this is the perfume I wore on the vacation, so I associate that with that vacation. I associate this perfume with my husband and how much I love him, and yeah, this is just such a happy, nostalgic, good feeling perfume for me. It's one I always want to have in my collection. I get a lot of compliments on this one too, especially for men. I feel like men really, really like this sweet, woody, vanilla, sexy, fruity type of scent profile. It gets lots of compliments. I also really like the bottle. I think the studs are super fun. Yeah, the whole thing, the whole presentation of this perfume just makes me smile. So that's by Valentino, Donna Born in Roma. All right, up next we have one that instantly boosts my mood. Every time I just look at this bottle, it makes me smile. I absolutely love it. This is by Amouage, and this is Sunshine Woman. If you don't see how this could make you uplifted and happy, just looking at the bottle, I mean, it looks like a ball of sunshine. It looks like a bright sunny day. It instantly lifts my mood, and I absolutely love this fragrance. This is osmanthus that smells like apricots. It's got some white tobacco. Oh, I just love this one. This one just instantly makes me feel better. This smells so, so good. I love the apricot smelling vibe in here, and I love the tobacco in here as well. There's vanilla. Very strong perfume. I haven't been able to wear it too much because this is so strong that I feel like in the hot weather, this just isn't a perfume that I want to wear right now, but as soon as fall hits, I'm really going to be reaching for this one a lot. I feel like this is going to be a fantastic fall winter scent that is really just going to be uplifting and happy and cozy and warm. There's almond in here as well, which I really pick up on, and yeah, I just cannot wait to wear this one. This is such a good one. Such a good fragrance with great performance, and it always makes me smile. So that is by the House of Amouage, Sunshine Woman. Okay, this next one knocked my socks off. This next perfume makes my eyes roll in the back of my head. I already told you guys about this one in a previous video, in a haul video that I did. This was sent to me by the brand. I personally picked it out, but I made a mistake. I thought that I was picking out something else, and when I found out they were sending me this one, I was like, uh-oh, what did I do? This is by the House of Benigna. I don't know if the G is silent or not. Somebody said that if it's Italian, the G would be silent, but this is a French house. So I don't really know how to pronounce that. Is it does anybody know? If you know for sure, just let me know in the comment section. The G very well might be silent. I don't know. Moving on, I'm just going to say Benigna for now until I find out differently, but this is Worthiness. And this is just absolutely amazing. This is an oud fragrance, you guys, that I love. This, like I said, made my eyes roll in the back of my head. This has cinnamon and pimento leaf in the opening, and it smells like the sweetest, most delicious, spiced cinnamon goodness ever. It just makes me smile. And then there's some rose, but there's also some tonka bean and orris. There's vanilla in here, and then there's oud. But the oud that's in here to me smells so smooth, and it smells like the best oud I've ever smelled. It's not skanky or barnyard to my nose. It is just a smooth, very royal, elevated, expensive smelling oud, and it just absolutely blows my mind. I am just blown away by how much I love it, because I really don't like oud, guys. And so when I find a fragrance that moves me the way that this fragrance moves me when I didn't expect it to, it just really makes me happy. It makes me happy because I love discovering new things. I love this perfume journey and discovering new things that I never in a million years would have thought that I would have liked. If you would have told me that I would fall madly in love with this fragrance before I smelled it, if I just looked at the notes and looked at the, you know, accords, I would have laughed at you like, no way. But yeah, I have fallen madly in love with this one. This one is just so good. The performance is outstanding. I have actually 3 perfumes from the house of Benigna, and all 3 fragrances are absolutely outstanding performance. The quality smells amazing. I can't say it enough. I'm blown away. It actually blew my socks off, and I absolutely love this one. And I love the bottle. This bottle is everything. I mean, look at how gorgeous this bottle is, you guys. I mean, wow. Just looking at the bottle makes me smile. It makes me happy. It's so elegant and elevated and just royal looking, right? When I go and look at my perfumes on my shelf and I see these bottles on my shelf, that instantly makes me happy. It instantly uplifts my mood because they're so absolutely gorgeous. So I'm so in love with this fragrance. If you like oud fragrances, like rose oud combo fragrances, and you don't want your typical rose oud, you want something new, you want something different, you want something elevated and expensive smelling, definitely check this one out. This is Worthiness by Benigna. All right, last but definitely not least is by Xerjoff, and this is Starlight. This is one of my most comforting and cozy and happy perfumes. This kind of gives me the same feeling as Chocolate Greedy. They don't smell anything the same, but it gives me that same like cocooning, warm, cozy type of feeling. It definitely makes me feel comforted. This reminds me of Christmas, and that's just happy times for me. I absolutely love Christmas. I love the way this smells. This smells very gourmand to me. This smells like a cardamom cookie baking in the oven. And who doesn't associate cookies baking in the oven with happiness, right? I do. I absolutely love that. Although, just so everybody knows, I am on 1 month of no sugar. I have not had sugar in a full month. I completely cut out sugar from my diet. I'm just giving it a try to see how I feel. I'll keep you posted on it, but so far so good. I do miss sweets though. I'm a big sweet tooth person, and not having sweets has been rough. I love the smell of cookies. I love the smell of cakes, baking. I love that smell. It smells very cozy and comforting and warm to me, and that's what this is. You do have to be a fan of cardamom. This is very, very heavy on the cardamom, but if you love cardamom, you definitely need to get your nose on this. This is a very good performing fragrance that will last you all day, and it is just gorgeous. I love, love, love this perfume. I love the bottle as well. This bottle with like the little X's that look like stars. Wow, this is just a wow factor perfume in my opinion. But again, you do have to be a fan of cardamom to love this. So if you want to smell like cardamom cookies baking in the oven, check out Starlight by Xerjoff. All right, you guys, and that is it for today's video. Those are the perfumes I have in my collection that help to uplift my mood when I'm sad, and I want to hear from you. I want to know what you think about these. Do you have any of these? Have you tried them? Do you like them? Do you love them? Do you hate them? Let me know your thoughts and opinions on these fragrances in the comment section. I always love to hear from you guys. If you did like this video and you found it helpful, please give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. I hope everybody is having an amazing day, and I will hopefully see you in my next video. Bye!